sexy people. Welcome to this quick unboxing video for the 1/72 scale Airfix Tiger 1 kit. It's the second kit that I purchased from Lidl the other day. It's basically a starter set really when you look at it. This side we've got some information on the Tiger 1 and a picture of it, front of the box. I do know that this Tiger is from the Russian front in July 1944, which makes this, with the T-34 there, I assume, if my memory's correct, around the Battle of Kursk. I'm fairly certain the Kursk was July, August 1944. We get our colour call out plate here on the back. It's fairly standard dark yellow, I think, for the German colour schemes. A couple of multilingual warnings here on the side, and then the ends are just the same. So let's crack it open. Ta-da! Right, okay. So, start brush, instructions, the kit. Let's get the instructions open. There's some decals there. So 334 is the only tank number we've got. Okay. So, instruction sheet, fairly familiar. Information about the German Tiger, Tiger 1. If I remember rightly, this is the Panzer 6. I think the Panther was Panzer 5, Panzerkampfwagen 5, and this is the Panzerkampfwagen 6. Some more multilingual warnings. We've got continuation of the information on the vehicle there, and we got a sprue map with this one, which is quite nice. And then obviously we're into the instructions. Now, this being the starter kit, the tracks are pre-assembled and are only in two parts. So you're going to sandwich your tracks together and then stick them onto the running gear on the lower hull. But we make up with the lower hull tub, putting on the armour plates, the glacis plate at the front, then the side skirts, the exhausts, etc. The ancillary items that go on here. It's calling out some colour call outs for part of the maintenance tools, track tools, etc., and the Pioneer tools that are on this. And then we're making up the turret, which houses that big 88mm cannon. Muzzle brakes in two parts, which is nice. It looks like it's a single piece barrel, and the muzzle brakes in two parts. Yeah, and then here we go, we're gluing the track halves together, and yeah, so cool, nice. It looks nice. Hopefully it will build up nice. I've seen some of these being built, and I'm not entirely sure whether I like the way that it's being produced. I don't know if it kind of, how can I put it? It looks too toy-like to represent a real-life tiger in that scale. If you can understand what I'm saying. Probably not, but there you go. And then obviously just some other info. The decals. Says here, small beginner set, Tiger 1. So we've got 334. I think this, if I remember rightly, I could be wrong, but if I remember rightly, I'm sure I've seen the proper starter set, which is listed as a starter set for the Tiger 1. is the Tiger 131, which was the captured version from Tunisia that the Tank Museum at Bovington have lovingly restored into running order. Let's have a look and see what we get. So we get a bog standard brush. There's not much to say about it. It's pretty much a brush. You get some poly cement. We don't use that. So black, 53, which is gunmetal, and a representation of the dark yellow that was the standard Africa Corps and tank kind of colour for a lot of German armour. Panzer grey and the dark yellow seem to be the main colours, and then on top of those, depending on theatre or where they were in the war, they would often add in different colour camouflage colour schemes. So on top of the dark yellow, you'd often find a red, brown and a dark green mottled camouflage. So here we go. Now, so let's have a look at the tracks. So the running gear here, this is obviously goes up against the side of the hull, this part here. This is the bit which is going to be visible. So yeah, hopefully there won't be a glaringly obvious join seam line here. I appreciate that as a starter set, and even if you like, say for example, you bought half a dozen of these for wargaming, they're ideal because you can build them quickly and just get them painted up ready to start fighting your battles. But yeah, just I wonder if we're going to get a seam line as we join the two halves of the tracks together. But these will essentially go onto the running gear. Like so, onto the spindles here. You've got the suspension arms which are moulded on. I mean, it's fairly basic, but it's quite nice. And then, so we basically have one sprue for the main lower hull and upper hull, and then one sprue more or less for the turret and ancillary bits that go onto the Tiger. So we've got our exhausts here, exhaust shrouds. We've got the mantlet for the 88 barrel. Hatch there. Is that a hatch? Might be the escape hatch on the turret. Oh, sorry, excuse me. And then obviously we get a lot of detail all pre-molded onto the engine deck and the front of the Tiger. We've got our driver and gunner's hatches here. That appears to be our front glasses, and then we've got bits that vision ports, vision slits here, which get glued onto, and then the bow machine gun gets glued onto the opposite side. So yeah, it looks okay. Like I say, it's a basic kit, but if you were wargaming in this scale, then you know you would be able to make this and get it onto the tabletop in quick order, which I like. I quite like that about this kit. Oh, there's the rear turret bustle. So excellent. Yeah, and it's a turret ring which you put in and it has lugs, so you put it in at 90 degrees and turn it, so that's good. Yeah, let me know what you think. So the Tiger 1, obviously later on in the war they produced the Tiger 2, which was I think it was the is it the Koenig's Tiger? I think, or Koenig's Tiger, which I think translated to King Tiger. Very, very different to the boxy shape of the Tiger 1, with the King Tiger having more sloped armour. But yeah, this is nice. I'm going to get this built and see how it goes. What I might do is paint it in a slightly darker sand colour and then dry brush over the top to represent the dark yellow colour scheme, I think. But hey, there you go. That's it. That's the tank. There's not a lot to say about it really. We'll get it built, and I'll do a video for it. Anyway, I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.